Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be looking at doing some wing design, just doing some simple wings and making them at an angle and other things. So let's go ahead and get started here. Turn on the origin. And I'm just going to use an arbitrary airfoil for this first one here. Sketch a line here. Go ahead and make this 200. And I don't know why it's so small, but no worries. Do it again. Okay, here's our line. And a line is constrained. You can see it by being black. And this tutorial is to help you guys with wings if you're new to Fusion. Then I'm going to mirror this line here. Come up here to mirror and select this. And then the mirror line is going to be this down here. And click OK. And this is our wing profile. Now what we can do here is the simple if you just need a wing that just comes straight down this direction or this direction, you don't have to draw, or excuse me, sketch lines, the shape of the wing. All you just have to do is use the extrude command and select your two planes here and then pull this out. And that'll give you your wing like that. Now, if you need your wing to be at an angle, what you do is use a plane at an angle. So you come up here to construct and select plane at an angle and select this line right here. Then whatever angle you need the plane to be, you just select it. Let's say if it needs to be -5 degrees up, then you click OK. Then create a sketch on this plane. Now, if you notice, this doesn't snap onto here. Now, there's a couple ways you can get it to snap on here. And one way, you can rotate this slightly, and then, as you can see, it will snap on here. Then you go back to the top. And let's go ahead. Click that there, and then let's use the line command again. Now, it'll snap here because we use this as the starting point, the center point here. And we go ahead and then finish sketch. Now we want to use the sweep command. So we come up to create and select the sweep and change this to path plus guide rails. Because we have one of these will be a path and one will be the guide rail. And then these two are our profiles here. And so we have profile, and then you'll select both profiles. Then your path, select your path, and your guide rail. And you want to change this because this didn't come all the way out here, so change this to full extent. Then you go ahead and click OK. Then as you can see, the plane, this is up at an angle like it should be, if that's the angle you wanted it to be. And that's how you get the wing to be up at an angle. Now, if this needed to be up even more, let's say, as this comes out and then it goes up a little more, it's pretty much done the same way. Let's go ahead and do something here. I'm going to create a sketch on this plane. And I'm going to split this. And I come up here, split body. This is the body that's split. And I'm going to use this line as a splitting tool and click OK. Now I have two portions of the wing here, and I'm going to delete, not delete, but just turn this section off here. Now, if this needed to come up a little more, what you do here is going to create a sketch on this plane here. And then project this and click OK. Now that gives us our 2 points that we need here, from this to this. So we create a line here. And then finish sketch. Then we're going to go back to construct and use a plane at an angle again and select that. So then we select that there, and then again we look at this from the front. And then let's just say it needs to come straight across like this instead of going up. Just leave this alone. You can rotate this, whatever it needs to be, what you need it to be. But we'll go ahead and leave this at 0 and click OK. And then we're going to create a sketch on this plane here and click OK. And we use the line tool again. Like now, this won't snap onto here, but like I said, what you can do is just rotate this slightly and then snap that on and then go back to the top. Then I use the line command again, so repeat. And if you're wondering how I do that, it's just right-clicking on your mouse pad. Now, as you can see, this doesn't snap on here. Now, we could rotate that again and do that like I did the last time, but what I'm going to do this time is just use a project and then select this point here and click OK. And then use the line tool again. And now it snaps onto there. And go ahead and finish sketch. And we'll use this sweep again. So come up here to create, sweep. And again, path plus guide rails and full extent. Now we're going to select the two profiles here. So we have this profile and this profile. And then the path, we'll use this. And then the guide rail, we'll use this. Then click OK. Now this operation is to join, so this is going to join these two halves together here. And you could have just select new body, then it'll be 2 here, or a new component. And then go ahead and click OK. And there we have our wing. And that's how you do that. Now, the horizontal stab, it's done the exact same way as this wing. There's nothing different. And the vertical stab is done the same way also. The vertical stab, the only thing different about that is just that you'll use the top plane and you'll sketch your profile on the top plane. So let's go ahead and do that. So you turn off this body here, create a sketch on this plane. And again, we'll just use line. Now, again, this is just all arbitrary airfoils that I'm using. I'll show you guys here in a minute here how to import an airfoil. Okay, use this as our center line. And I'm going to mirror this line here. So come over here to the mirror, select this line, and the mirror line is going to be this. So select that and click OK. Go ahead and finish sketch. And as you can see, it's the same, like with the wing, and then you just create a sketch on this plane here. Now we don't have to put a plane at an angle and use this line because this plane is already on this line. So we create a sketch on this plane here. And I'm going to use a fit point spline, snap it here. And now I'm just trying to make this look a little better. Then I use a line here. Now I see it doesn't snap onto there. So we'll just go ahead and cancel that. Rotate this slightly. And I'm only rotating this slightly if you didn't want to use a project. Okay, finish sketch here, and let's see what this looks like if it lets us do this. So then we just come over here to create and use a sweep again, and path guide rail profile full extent. Then we'll select our two profiles again, and then select the path. Then we select the guide rail and click OK. And there's our vertical. And as you can see, that's done the same way that the wing is done. So we can turn the wing back on and you can see that. Okay, now let's say you have a wing profile that you downloaded and as a DAT file. So what you do, you come over here to Utilities, and you go to Add-ins here, and then Script Add-ins, click that. Then select Airfoil DAT Spline and click Run. Now the cord, let's say whatever length your cord you want it to be, just type it in here, let's say 200. Then it's asking you the plane that you want to put it on. I'm going to use this plane here. Then click OK. Now, you go to where that airfoil is, you click on it, and open. Now we have our profile here and the DAT file that we got, and we just add it in here. As you see, it's already here as a sketch. And what we can do here, You can extrude this to whatever you need it to be. Just like that. Now, when you import these profiles, sometimes it will not be closed all the way like this, be a closed profile. So what you do, 9 times out of 10, the problem will be back here. These two will not be connected back here. So you just go ahead and connect those two back there, the two points, to close that up on the wing. And that's how you import your a DAT file. And or if you just have a picture of this, let's say you just had a picture of this, you didn't have all these points here. So let me turn the sketches off and turn that wing back on. Okay. So if all you had was this profile picture, so let's create a sketch on this plane here. And I'm going to project this. Finish sketch. Okay, turn the bodies off here, turn sketches back on, turn this off. Now you just had this picture here. That's all you had. Then you would just trace this. So to trace that, you'd whatever plane this was on that you put the picture of this on. Let's say, let's go ahead and just take a screenshot of this. Okay, now we have a picture of this. And let's turn this off too. Now, I want to insert the picture of that onto this canvas. You just come up here to Insert and Canvas. Insert from my computer, and that was a screenshot. So now, this was it, and open it. Now it's going to ask what plane I want to put that on, which is this plane here. Keep it a little smaller so we can see this. Okay. Then click OK. Now we just have a picture of this on here. So now what I want to do is create a sketch on this plane. And I'm going to trace this. So then you just trace this profile. Then you adjust it to get it right. Draw a center line here. Then I'm going to mirror this because it does look like it's, yeah, and just go ahead and click OK. And now we have our profile here, and then we can go ahead and extrude this or do whatever we need to do to it. So we can use the extrude and select both of these and pull this out, and but turn the bodies back on over here. And this is it. So yeah. Go ahead and cancel this and turn this back on. And we can turn the canvases off because we don't need to see that. And we can turn the sketch off too. And that is that. So this was just a short video to show you guys how to model wings in Fusion. But there are many ways of doing this. Let me show you one other thing before We get going here, so let's turn this off and turn these back on. Create a sketch on this plane. Actually, use this one. Create a sketch here. Okay. Now, let's cancel this, undo this. Okay, I'm going to put a plane at an angle here. And it's 0 degrees, so that's fine. And click OK. Create a sketch on this plane here. I'll use this fit point spline. Now it'll snap onto here because I'm at a little angle here, so we just snap it there. Now whatever you need your wing to be the shape, just go ahead and do that shape. And I use a spline here to do this. And project this point here. Just want to show you guys a different, different shape and stuff. So now we're going to come up here and use a sweep. Path guide rail full extent. Now I'm going to select both of these. And path is this. Guide rail is this. And there's that. Now I'm going to select this as a path. And this is a guide rail. Now, if you run into a problem where it says it can't do it, the path and guide rails and stuff like that, just swap these two around. So if this was the guide rail and this is the path, make this the path and make this the guide rail, and it'll probably work then. But yeah. But anyway, I just want to show you guys intro to just designing a wing here in this short little video. And if you have any questions about anything I've done here, or any questions on any of my other videos, just go ahead and leave them down in the comments, or send me an email, or on my Patreon site, or my Facebook group. And I invite you to join my Patreon group and my Facebook group. Both are called CAD Build Fly RC. Go over there and have a look at both sites. And if you can, become a paid member over there on Patreon. All the files that you see I do, I show you guys on my YouTube channel. You can get them there. And yeah. But anyway, if you have any questions, anything like that, you can get help on both of those channels also. I mean, not channels, but sites. And there will be a link down in the comments on how to get over there. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
Subscribe for more.